Yo, what's up, YouTubians? And I'm making this podcast right here. I'm gonna try to finish it. But this is a review on they lied about entrepreneurship. And as an entrepreneur grow, I feel like I definitely can comment on this video and put some decent real time reviews on stuff like entrepreneurship because people are starting to see it ain't nothing to play with, man. Just and people starting to see that clocking in is a lot better than trying to run a business. So I'm doing a review on this guy's channel on Orlando Minor. Let's roll the footage.
After 7 years of girl bossing my way through life, y'all, I'm going back to a 9 to 5. No more late night, early mornings. No more stress. I need stability. I need peace. Let's talk about what they don't really tell you. Let's start with the highs. Booked and busy. I got my own space now within 24 hours. 1,000 days. Taking vacations and going shopping. It all sounds so good. Who
Yo.
want to be a business owner? But then you have your low moments where the season slows down. Sweet rent is $290 a week, y'all, for that little box I was in. $0 sale days on the website. Money not coming in for days, even weeks at a time. You start questioning, should I get on Indeed and look for a job?
Well. It's the end of an era, guys. The end of an era. You guys know the era. The era where everybody was a business owner. I have an idea.
Yeah.
Where people were getting mentored by 15 and 20-year-olds. Yeah, that one. They convinced you guys to quit your jobs. And they told you you were going to become a millionaire, becoming a business owner.
I'm a millionaire, but I'm an entrepreneur. Like, I don't have to pay no one anything.
Don't worry about that 9 to 5, that steady paycheck. Don't worry about that. Jump into being a business owner because it's easier and you make more money. Oh man, I remember those days. Knowledge. Well, now these people are saying they want to go back to a 9 to 5, but there's just one big problem.
9 to 5 sucks.
There's one big problem.
There are only 8 weeks left in the year, and while most people are slowing down,
Yo, my bad for the commercials. But yeah, 9 to 5. It might be less stress, less, you might still have some hours. But god dang. I can speak on 9 to 5, and I did both 9 to 5 and entrepreneur growth. So yeah. Never mind. Lady in the background. Oh, I don't hear nothing.
You have the facilities for that big money.
Yeah, it's not looking good. So coming back to a 9 to 5, it's gonna be tough. It's over.
Oh yeah.
But we're gonna talk about it, guys.
Now I want to say, as a entrepreneur, I still believe in subcontracting. I still believe in subcontracting. You can still have your own business and still subcontract with another company. You feel me? You can still do that. Ain't nothing wrong with 9 to 5 and subcontracting and still working your motion and your business. It's just what I feel. The education wasn't there. Education wasn't there, and you have to reach for a higher education, especially in business economics, or have that guala because you got to pay developers to have your business on websites and stuff like that, and people don't have the money for it, or they don't want to have the time to learn it. So I will still work for another company doing IT. You feel me? Ooh. So let's roll the footage.
My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, you know what I'm about to say. I have a newsletter, and it's completely free. How can you beat it? Instead of saving that money, how can I multiply that money and it can explode like crypto? What I'm getting from unemployment is even 4 years ago. During the pandemic, that information information is in the pinned comment in the description. Let's jump straight to it, guys. Let's go back. Let's go back 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years ago. During the pandemic time, everybody had money. Everybody was trying to figure out, how do I take this money and invest it? The money that's falling from the sky, the money that I'm getting from unemployment. Instead of saving that money, how can I multiply that money and it can explode? That's a great idea.
That's a great idea.
So with that, and I remember scratching my head and saying, why are people getting advice from 20-year-olds? They say that they've made
$1 million.
millions of millions, and they're 20 years old. like, let's just do math. What time did they have to create this business?
You gotta do your math now, and don't be taking advice from somebody that goddamn ain't they're so young. How the hell you so wet behind the ears? You gonna tell me about some business? Okay.
But you guys got fooled.
Yeah, they got fooled watching them podcasts and stuff like that. Cause having a business is no joke, boy. It's being a business owner for over about 10 years, yeah. I can goddamn, boy, I can tell you, it be high ups and low downs. For real.
You guys got fooled. You guys got fooled to go into trucking. You guys got fooled to go into doing hair
Trucking, oh my goodness. The trucking industry. I got a couple buddies of mine that's in the trucking industry, family members in the trucking industry. And what I'd say about that, AI is coming. God dang. That's why I just gotta stay in the tech world, because AI is coming for everything. It even came for my job. It even came for my skill. I went to school for tech just to find out AI can do everything. So yeah, man. You gotta just work. You gotta outsmart AI out here, man, for real.
beauty, hair care services. You guys got bamboozled into starting retail stores. You guys got bamboozled into restaurants. Come on! Yep. Yeah, I know. Your family told you you're a great cook. They told you.
What we gonna do, girl?
This mac and cheese, man. You need to start a restaurant. Auntie, start a restaurant. You're gonna become a millionaire.
You gonna become a millionaire.
You got confirmed when you watched that YouTube video. The YouTube video that said
YouTube University.
yourself. Knowledge. If you don't invest in yourself, no one will.
YouTube
And
University.
you said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start that restaurant. Because it's gotta be easier than the 9 to 5.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Oh man. Listen. Please put in the comment section. Anybody who's owning a business, please put in the comment section. Is owning a business easier than the 9 to 5? Because I can tell you right now from my experience, that is untrue. You think you're gonna get away? You think that you're gonna only be working 40 hours running your own business? Who knows that? The 15-year-old, the 20-year-old, 25-year-old, they told you that it's gonna be easier and you're gonna make more money doing something that's easier that you've never done before. Makes sense to me?
Selling these products right now in my hands got me this and this.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, world? We back at the same video. I had a little interruption, but we back. And let's roll the footage. Like I say, you see the title. Bam.
Entrepreneurship was not for me, and I am so okay with saying that because I feel like more people need to say it. When I owned a business, I could never turn my brain off. I could never just be in the moment. I was always thinking about stuff. Oh, I need to get this done. I need to get that done. Getting phone calls about the cars. Oh, this car broke down. It was too much. The idea of not knowing how much you're going to make this month, or you might lose money this month. That made me want to bomb. You have to have a certain mindset to be an entrepreneur, and I did not have it. I am team 9 to 5 with a little bit of side hustle, clocking in and clocking out, and then having something on the side. I was able to take off 2 years just from doing that. I had my 9 to 5 and I was doing content. That was enough. To the entrepreneurs out there, I commend you, because when I did it, I was like, why do people do this? It's a lot. It's a lot of ups and downs, very high highs and very low lows. I don't like that. So that's why I'm clocking in now. You get what I'm saying? I might try it again in the future, but right now it's a no. It's a hard pass.
A hard pass.
So, man, you gotta understand, like, being in business, you gotta look at your competition. It ain't necessary you gotta just study business and study what people doing that's winning. You feel me? See what they doing. You feel me? See what the winners doing. If your winning consists of a $60,000 income business a year, then look into them. You feel me? They got them out there. You feel me? You gotta know what your thing of business of winning is. So yeah, man. Which I'm franchising a business. You feel me? I'm franchising ThrillArts tattoos. Crazy. I got some old businesses too. Also, check the description. We have apps that's on the App Store. Dice Game FX to the people that play dice. You know, people that shoot dice and stuff like that. So that's one of our businesses. We got modern day businesses, you feel me, that's into the latest technology, you know. So yeah, man, that's all business. And the businesses that winning is in the tech, you feel me? And it's crazy, but yeah, man, let's keep the footage rolling.
I'm not gonna say, oh, you shouldn't have tried. What I am going to say, though, is you should have did the research.
Do the research. Like I say, do the research. When you do the research, you will see, in my opinion, a lot of businesses don't have the tech. And you don't necessarily have to be a tech company, but you got to have at least a website. Come on, you got to at least have a website.
See, imagine this. Imagine someone telling you that running a business is automatically going to make you a millionaire, automatically going to make you rich, automatically going to make you stable. But here's the thing. Where are the customers going to come from? I'm just asking for a friend. I mean, do they just magically come through the door? Like, do you already have a book? Oh, you've never done this before. Okay, so you don't have that. Do you have a building or?
Bam. That's the thing. See, that's the thing. That's where marketing come in. You feel me? That's what marketing come in. Do you do your marketing? Like, I do marketing all the time. You feel me? I do my marketing all the time. Even right now, I'm marketing. You feel me? Like, come on now. That's another thing. You can't forget. Like, when you talk to people, you gotta look at people as a potential customer. I can't look at everybody as wanting a tattoo. Everybody don't have tattoos, you know. I don't, shit, I might need a person with no tattoos in a movie or something, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you got this people that don't have tattoos got this value, you feel me? So I don't want to just market to people that don't have no tattoos, you know what I mean? What about those people that don't have tattoos? Like, they need some service from ThrillArts too. Like, they might want some piercings. They might want something for their kids. We got something for the kids. ThrillArts, Cheetah the Speed Reader. You know, you got to be versatile, man. Who does things one way?
Like, what are you doing? Make it make sense to me.
That's a great question, and one I don't know.
Here's the thing. Imagine this, guys. Imagine this. Imagine getting convinced to quit your job. Imagine it. Your paycheck that is coming into your family, your household. You taking care of your kids. You taking care of your spouse. Someone convinces you to give up that. Starting a new venture where you have to do everything yourself.
Damn, dude, that's tight.
Yeah, I like that. You have to do everything yourself. And then that person tells you,
wow,
you've never done it before, but you're going to make more money. And guess what? And guess what? It's going to be less hours. Since the person said this on a YouTube video or on social media and didn't walk up to you in an alley and say this to you, you didn't think you were going to be selling drugs. But doesn't that sound like some nefarious activity you're going to do? Because you would be cautious with that, right? You would be cautious if someone walked up to you and said that to you. But since you don't like your job, and since someone on YouTube told you, you're going to be a millionaire, you gave up everything.
Have you ever heard an old song that you really want to sample?
Yeah, man. So like, ooh, it's a lot of money. Walking on the money. Walking on the money. Boy, that's definitely would be nice to be walking on the money. But just walking on money by itself, when you're hungry, you gotta get you the money. The money need to work. It need to be in circulation. The money has to work. You can't, ain't no point of hoarding money. You feel me? The money gotta work. What the world you holding it for? People just be storing it. What good is that? Put it in circulation. Write your rights and write off your losses, man. And everything still ain't a loss. It's just may take a little minute to get an ROI on it. You know, everything ain't a loss. Like, I defaulted some loans. I give them a shout out too. You know what I'm saying? I give them a shout out too. So, but I say, invest in yourself, man. Become the ultimate business yourself, man. What you can get, all the whatever resources you got, plentiful of. And every day I'm myself, so plentiful of me. To me, you feel me? So until that day is over with, and I reincarnate, you know, it's gonna be me enjoying the best moments with me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know what I like around me. And I ain't gonna, you know, I know what I like around me. I ain't gotta say it. You will know it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna goddamn roll the footage, man.
But I hear you. You're saying, Orlando, I hear what you're saying. But you can't get mad at these people because they bet on themselves. Those are the buzzwords. They bet on themselves. You might as well just throw generational wealth in there. You might as well throw in there a get away from your 9 to 5.
Hey, I will say this though too. I ain't hear him say nothing on brown colored businesses by brown people. We don't get bailed out. Like, you know, some of these businesses like auto industry businesses, they get bailed out by the same government that take everybody taxes, but won't bail every business out. Ain't that something? Maybe I'll make a video on that. What y'all think about that? Pulling money from everybody. But when you start a business, when your minority ass start a business, wait to see how they bail you out. You know what I mean? They're gonna bail your black ass out. You're gonna have to keep working. You're like, damn, ain't nobody gonna bail me out, nobody gonna help nothing. Let me see what I can do then. Let me goddamn get back in the kitchen and whip up something else. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Oh, snap.
That if you make something super, super easy, that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But let me explain this to you. You want a barrier to entry. You do. Because if you don't, you have a flood of people who come into the industry and they ruin it. Realtors.
I would rather be miserable, but at least home every day, than be miserable and trapped in this cage. Because that's what this feels like. It feels like I am in a literal cage, no different than the birds, only they have more toys to entertain them than I do. I had to sell mine. I had to sell my PS5 and my Switch so I could buy groceries because I made the stupid decision to try to buy this truck. All I ended up doing was paying over $15,500 in truck payments and down payments on a truck where I don't get any of that back. I don't get the truck. I put over $15,000 in maintenance and repair of the truck. 4 months. 4 solid months of working with barely enough money to buy groceries left over, sinking into this truck to have nothing to show for it, and I don't even want it because I could be sitting at some 9-to-5 job where I hate everything about it. I hate my coworkers, but at least I get paid for every one of those hours that I'm sitting there, and at least at the end of the day I get to go home. As well, I only work a 9-hour shift, not 14 hours, not to go home at the end of the day, just be stuck in the same cage that I'm in right now. I feel like a caged up animal that's about to bite.
Remember, it was just a couple of years ago where people were saying, you work at a 9-to-5? You need to invest into yourself. Oh man, and listen, and I tried to forewarn these people. I know you want to do this said business, but I can always promise you it won't end up like you think it is. I know. Everybody told you the food you make, the hair you do, all this other stuff. They told you were the best. But does that translate into you getting customers? Does that?
See, like, it's on the business owner to make it translate into dinero. However it translates, it need your time to be valuable. You feel me? Make sure the people you're around value your time as well. Especially you're a business owner. You a business owner, man. You know what I mean? You can't be hanging out with family if family ain't trying to help the business or do something. You know what I mean? Like, you can spend a few hours with, you feel me? But like, you gotta get back to work, cause shoot, you got things. The business is a baby. You gotta baby it. That means everything a baby gonna need, man. People don't study nothing no more. I was telling my wife and them, I was like, man, and my employee, we were both talking. And I'm like, people don't pay attention to nothing no more, man. Cause they was petting the dog. My employee was petting the dog. And I'm like, bro, you done amp my dog up. It's my girl dog. You done amp her dog up. You done pet her. Now the dog in heat. Now the dog happy to see you when you coming around. You feel me? Like, are you paying attention to the fact that she in heat? Why is you rubbing her like that, homie? You tripping. You feel me? You not a dog. What's going on with that? You know what I mean? You know, people think, oh, my dog's so friendly. No, your dog's in heat. Your dog's in heat. Did you see that moon? Are you paying attention to the moon cycles? Did you see that full moon out there? People don't pay attention to nothing no more, man. They don't pay attention to nothing, but they don't look up. All right, hey, right there. Like this, looking like this. Straight up. You gotta balance that stuff out, man. Where we at? Why the thing? Here we go.
That translate into you running a business? Does that translate into you making money long term? Because here is the thing. You can make money at the first opening of your business. People want to support you. But will they continue?
Introducing iron.
Yeah. People, will they continue supporting? No. I can speak on that fact. People will not, like, not on a monthly basis, not to where it'll pay your bill monthly. That's why you gotta have enough. Just like with tattoo, OG taught me, if you can satisfy 75 to 85, just like school, you gotta pass. And passing is satisfying 85% of your customers. So they come back.
Talking to you. It's not talking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
And let me look. And the answer to that is no. They will not continue to support you, especially if you have bad customer service, especially if your prices are too high, especially if you don't call your customers back, you don't do anything other than give expensive goods that you can get cheaper somewhere else.
Do you believe me?
And here's the thing, what most people don't understand about running a business. It takes years. It takes years to get your systems down. It takes years for you to see a dime. This is the way it is. You think you're gonna be working 19 hours, making $10,000 a month? Because if that's true, please show me. the rest of the crowd wants to know too.
Where's it gonna come from? Please show us.
Where business owners are easily and casually working 19 hours, making $10,000 a month. Show me where that is happening all the time. You're special.
Right.
It's just gonna happen for you.
I'm special.
I mean, I know some players out there now. You feel me? Yeah, I know some people out there, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, y'all know who y'all is, man. I can't even say y'all name. Y'all, but y'all know. Nigga, circle bosses, bro. Yeah. But hey, you know what I'm saying? That would be a nice salary to see every month. $10,000. It's a nice salary to see every month, man. I think $10,000 every month. Woo-wee. Shit, man. I can't even imagine how that'll change my life. You feel me? I can't even imagine. You feel me? Like, I ain't never, what day they said, I ain't never had one of them before. I ain't never had that happen to me before. You know what I'm saying? Never had that happen to me before. Dang. Real hard. But what? I couldn't imagine, goddamn. Then consistently, every single month. How long can you pull it off? Walmart probably pull it off for sure. But like, that's crazy, man. People doing it though, man.
I see where you guys got your tricks from. Listen, I've been looking. I've been seeing you guys, and I've been seeing what you guys been watching, and who you getting your advice from. You're not getting it from seasoned business owners. No. Who would even dare do such a thing? Why would you want to get advice from someone who's done it, who's actually in it? You guys don't like that. But you guys are getting your advice from these people.
I wouldn't tell you not to go get that job if I wasn't gonna make sure that you're straight. Right? To comfortably survive, you need to be making at least $5,000 a month. Yeah. That's not hard. That's not hard. $5,000 a month. To you. No, I promise you, this is not to me. $5,000 a month when I was probably 15, 14 years old, I was making $5,000 a month as a beginner hairstylist. As a beginner. It all depends on how much you apply yourself to it. So again, like we gonna get this together. Like we gonna get this together, all right? I know that you're willing to work. I know that you're willing to do I know that you're willing to do what needs to be done. So tomorrow or Saturday, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do this installs together. We're gonna promote, and we're gonna focus on getting clients so you can make at least $5,000 a month. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. That don't sound. Oh, you gotta believe it first, honey. If you don't believe it, that's step one.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
I mean, why would she be scared? I mean, you're only telling her that she's gonna make $5,000 a month, and you started making $5,000 a month when you were 15. Make it make sense. Now, I get it. You're currently only making $3,000 a month. So her telling you that she made $5,000 when she was an infant, it sounds appealing. But does that sound practical? I think this is a great time for Orlando University. Let me give you the play.
Wow. How you gonna bring in? Boy, the hairstyle of bringing in 5 bands, like, that's woo-wee. That's boy, salute to that. Let's see what he say.
Let me explain something to you. You quit your job because they convinced you you're going to make ridiculous amounts of money. But why would they make you quit your job, class? Why would they make you quit your job? Let me help you out. They want you to quit your job because when you're not making any money, which will happen, when you start making zero money and you start panicking, who you're gonna call? Listen, I know you're gonna say Ghostbusters, but no. You're gonna call the scammer. You're gonna call the individual that got you in the program because they told you quit your 9 to 5. Now, when your bills are getting paid and you're trying to figure out how can I make some quick money, you're gonna go directly to them, and you know what they're gonna say? We'll sell you that with another course. We'll sell you that with another consultation because they knew you were going to fail from the beginning.
What do? You get another brilliant idea.
You don't have to take my advice. Listen, you don't have to. I've only been running a biz for almost 20 years.
There you go, Dave.
Listen, I'm not going to even go through all that. It doesn't matter. If you want to believe that someone accomplished something at a very young age, that most likely.
Hey, I'm laughing because that shit is facts, bro. That is facts. That is facts. Like, people on that's facts, bro. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Yeah, like, hold on.
Even Warren Buffett himself would not be able to do? Then go right ahead. But let's listen to some other individuals who fell for this trap too.
Finally ready to talk about it. Last year, I went back to a 9-to-5 job to pay off debt, like 5 figures of it. Credit cards, taxes, personal loans, and I've never actually said that out loud until now. After getting laid off and trying to live fully on my business income, truthfully, my personal finances took a hit. I stopped tracking my spending. I stopped investing towards retirement, and I was just trying to not run out of money. And truthfully, my business at the time couldn't fully sustain both me.
So did you hear what she just said? She said, I just stopped doing everything because I was just trying to survive. Does that sound like something that you want to jump into? Here's the thing. I am not a person who is trying to tell people, hey, listen, you should not start a business. That is not me. I would never tell anyone to not do something that I'm currently doing. That's not what I'm saying. I need you guys to listen to the exact words that I am saying. I am saying, why risk everything? Your stability, your situation with your family, your finances, your car, your house. Why would you risk your credit so that you can go from the mental, which a 9 to 5 I would consider mental. It's definitely more stable than creating a business. Why would you go from something that's currently stable-ish, right, to something that has a high failure rate? You heard what the lady said. She went into debt. So not only are you starting a business, you're jumping away from the income that you currently have, and then on top of that, you're adding in more debt.
Yay.
Boy. Cause you have to goddamn get supplies. You gotta you can't ignore none of that stuff, man. You gotta think like drug. If you used to be, that's why I feel like a lot of ex-drug dealers can be successful businessmen, cause you know about reading up, you know about not running out of stuff. You feel me? That's how I know these doctors out here, they be writing prescription, never run out of drugs. These folks goddamn be putting the pressure on them all, boy. That's crazy, bro. These folks put the drugs from over water, overseas in your stuff, man. That stuff be from over. These folks go overseas and make deals and put that shit. You be like, what this stuff is, man? Like, boy, these folks, why we got this shit from way yonder, boy? You feel me? And they already done did the test. They know you gonna come back and get some more. They know you gonna come back and spend. If you ain't got it, we got another program called insurance. They're gonna cover most of it. What you got today? Cough it up. You know. Oh, why you slowly becoming an addict? Oh my goodness. Because you get dependent on the drug. That's the thing. Dependent. You know what else feel like a drug? Making money. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness, that is woo. That's another conversation right there, right?
You're gonna get paid in experience. Make it make sense to me. This is what I suggest. I suggest individuals do it part-time. Because let's be real. A lot of you guys' businesses that you're doing, they're hobbies. You have been filing a negative tax return.
And I agree with that. That'll be part-time, because definitely I had some jobs before I went full-time. And even before I went full-time, okay, wow.
For the last 6 years, I'm sorry to tell you, you're a hobby. I know. Listen, someone's gonna come into the comment section and be like, Orlando, I started a business for a tax write-off.
Hello?
Okay. Is that what you did?
Oh, okay.
Just for a tax write-off. I bet your account.
Yo, all right. Hopefully no more interruptions. Part 3 of trying to dissect this review on entrepreneurship. Let me make sure. They lied about entrepreneurship. Now everyone's broke. Hey man, I got an app for sale, man. It's on the app store, app market. If you need a website for your business, holla at ThrillArts.com, and it's up here where you can fill out a form and tell me about your business. Tell ThrillArts about the business, and I'm the designer, so yeah, that's where you reach the designer. ThrillArts.com. No phone numbers. ThrillArts.com right now.
Just for a tax write-off. I bet your accountant loves you. And soon the IRS will too. And my point is there's nothing wrong with doing both at the same time. Is it going to be hard? Let me just start. Is it going to be hard? It will. Will you make money from it? Probably not. Will it give you insight if you need to move forward on this business or not? Yes, it will. You see how that works? You see how that works? You did the thing without putting up the risk or putting your family at risk, because here is the thing that I preach all the time. Take care of you and your family.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it.
Yeah. For real.
I'm going back.
You did the thing without putting up the risk or putting your family at risk, because here is the thing that I preach all the time. Take care of you and your family first.
I'm going back to my 9
I feel that you gotta take care of your family. And the business is a baby. You gotta take care of the baby business too. You feel me? You gotta kind of do both. Like me and my partner, we make sure the kids not going without nothing, And I try my best. So you got to take care of the family. But I say family as like your wife, who you have kids with, or not so much the family you left behind, like the one you grew up in. But that's cool to keep a relationship with them. But it can't be too much of a relationship that where you know, your business slacking, because your business is a baby too. And if you let the baby die, then, you know, it is what it is. Business calls. ThrillArts. I'm alright.